What's happening, y'all? It's your boy Q Monster here, back at it once again. Let's go ahead and talk about this She-Hulk show, you know what I'm saying? I got my girl Maria here, you know what I'm saying? We was both watching it, and she was, you know, enjoying it more than I was, you know what I'm saying? So I was kind of sitting just like, okay, I guess, you know, but let's go ahead and get started then.
Well, I guess I was enjoying it more because I was looking forward to watching this series. So, where do you want to start the opening scene like we always do?
Yeah, we'll start the opening scene. It's just spoilers, so.
Yeah, so we're going to tell it all as much as we can. First of all, it's a very short episode, so I think it was, 30 minutes long?
Yeah, 38 minutes.
So, not super long. But the opening scene is just her, practicing, I guess, to her, fellow paralegals or her fellow staff there, her closing statement or her opening statement she's an attorney, so she's just practicing that, and it is almost feels like it's real until you realize she's practicing it, and that's how it basically starts off, and then they go straight into kind of giving a history of how she became She-Hulk, and then that's where we
that's where it
that's
starts.
where we go from there.
Yeah, but she does do her fourth wall breaking, cause that's correct in the comic books. You know what I'm saying? They did that right. They did a little bit of that because they explain about her backstory that happened a few months ago. When they did the having two bodies and having their blood drip on somebody else's blood or something like that on the skin or something.
Yeah.
And that's how she turned to She-Hulk. Even though in the comic books, you know what I'm saying, he even showed Bruce Banner giving her a blood fusion just to save her life when she got shot by the mob. So I would prefer that, but, they want to go ahead and do this, you know what I'm saying, because, politics, and they don't want no man trying to save no woman. That's all it was.
There's a lot of women empowerment, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I didn't like that part either. I would have preferred them to do it like they do it in the comic books because it just doesn't even come across as real. When there's just a drip of blood on you and then you turn into She-Hulk. It just wasn't a good storyline. I just have to bring up the fact there was this part when they're in the car before they basically wreck and then she turns into She-Hulk. There's this part where they are eating hot Cheetos. They're eating hot Cheetos with Chinese chopsticks, and now I want to try that one. Really bad because I've never seen that. So I'm sorry, but that was. And then even whenever they wrecked, the hot Cheetos went in slow motion.
Yeah, that was really too funny.
It was really funny. So, anyways, that was the opening scene, and then we go on to the next one.
Yeah, next scene it was just showing that when she was after she turned to the Hulk and everything, she started running around, and all of a sudden she got lost in the woods and somehow ended up in the bar. And this is a good part right here, which I was just kind of shaking my head on that one. But yeah, she was in the bar, and I guess she went in the bathroom and everything, trying to clear herself up. I guess the group of supportive women came in there trying to help her out, trying to figure out what's going on with her and all this stuff. I guess they was over here complaining about, she was with some man, and the man must have beat her up or something like that. And I'm like, of course, yeah, you would do that. But, okay, wow, yeah.
They assumed that it was a domestic violence.
Domestic violence.
Which is a real issue. But he asked me while we were watching it, he's like, would that really happen in real life? I was like, I don't know. I've never been in a bathroom beat up before. But I think that women would probably come to help another woman. But they kind of overdid that scene because they start putting on a fur coat over her and some high heels, and then they start doing her makeup. It was kind of weird, but it was fine. It was a little cheesy versus really trying to help her.
I was just like, wow, dude, does it really have to be that? And then after that, you know what I'm saying, when she was sitting outside and, of course, we got these three guys, trying to holler at her and everything.
They call it cat calling or something?
Yeah, cat
That's basically what they were doing.
And all that. And I guess she was trying to invade them, trying to avoid them and everything, trying to walk away. And they was really trying to be so aggressive and trying to be in force, and trying to trying to talk to her and everything, trying to spit game at her. And then, all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying, she just kind of lost it and then turned to She-Hulk, and she was about to punch him and everything until Hulk came in, you know what I'm saying, dived and took her out,
And then they wake up in Mexico somewhere.
Yeah, Mexico, this little beach bar, beach house, whatever, where Hulk was, pressing his little blood thing and all that stuff.
So how did you think she looked whenever she would like transform into She-Hulk? Did you like the way she looked?
I mean, I like it because, like I said, I was, complaining about the CGI effects, because it did look kind of cartoonish when I first saw the first trailer. But I see that they did some work, kind of just change it, after seeing the episode. So I'm fine with that. So
yeah, that was like evident in as soon as she turned into She-Hulk the first time, like she looks human. Like it's not over the top. It doesn't look like a cartoon. So at least they fixed that, because that would have been super cheesy and bad if they would have kept it like that. So then I guess we can go into the part where he just starts he starts talking to her about how she's going to have to stay in Mexico on this island, I guess, that they're on for like 15 years because she has to learn how to control herself and she can't, misuse her powers and things like that now that she has them. And she like freaks out because she wants to get back to her life as an attorney. She's like this professional, independent woman and she's not wanting to stay here. So then they just kind of start going back and forth as far as like, I guess like showing each other up when it comes to the different skills or like powers they have. And so what did you think about that part?
I mean, it was okay. I mean, like I said, it is true that, when you become a Hulk, you really gotta stay in control of yourselves, and then somehow, Jennifer Walters, find it like so quick and fast that she can finally control herself when she turns into Hulk, which I'm kind of like, okay, that's strange because it took Hulk for like
he couldn't do that,
like 15 years, because he's been through a lot of battles here and there and all that stuff. It took him a long time just to keep himself controlled, not to be all angry and outraged and all that stuff. So I don't know. Like I said, just the wokeness just kind of just irks me though. But
there was a lot of it. It was like in the middle. There is this part on here where he's like trying to teach her how to like kind of control her emotions, and he's like kind of trying to coach her on how to do that, and she gets really upset and she's like, I do this every day in my regular life as an attorney and being a woman. And I did relate to her though when she said that, because this is why I wanted to watch this, because I figured with her being an attorney they were gonna somehow talk about like the challenges of a woman that's in a professional role. And she did basically talk about that. She said that if a woman is assertive, then they're looked at, it's frowned upon, but if a man's assertive, it's not. And so they definitely do touch on that. She talks about how she has to kind of dumb herself down when it comes to her competency when she's around men. So I think any woman in a professional role like that could relate to that to some extent. So that was the wokeness part of it, but that's why all the women are gonna like the She-Hulk series. It's for us, so I like that part, because as soon as she said it, I'm like, yeah, I can relate and agree to that. So that was that part. And then what about the part where they can like get drunk and like they
I was just like, why would
they don't feel
this? Like they can't feel it and everything, like that's the thing about being a Hulk, once you get drunk you don't really feel it nothing like that, so it don't really affect you, nothing like that. So
but they do feel the hangovers the next
they
day,
feel the hangover next
which
day.
doesn't make any sense.
Like that is so strange to me, man.
That was that part. I like the part where like she runs up to him and like he holds her head.
Oh yeah.
Like she's a little kid. I was like, they didn't have to do that to her. And she's just like just the arm's length, and I was like, that was so messed up. And then what was the clap called?
Oh yeah, the thunderclap.
Yeah.
Did that.
So his thunderclap was very powerful, and then hers, I think she was just doing hers multiple times for the sound, because the sound irritates him. So that was a cool little thing. Yeah. And what else?
The fight scene, what I'm saying, because I mean, I was already hearing on the reviews, what I'm saying, because people were saying that, Hulk, he was like pretty much holding back, which of course, because he's in his Professor Hulk form, but he wasn't really trying to kill his own cousin and everything, but she was going all out, and he was just eating all the hits and everything when she was throwing at him and all that stuff. And then they were just mainly just playing around, just fighting each other and all that stuff. Because she was like so much in a hurry trying to get up out there, trying to get back to her normal life, her attorney life and everything. So Hulk was trying to prevent her not to go, what I'm saying, because she don't feel like she has enough experience, what I'm saying, to keep her self control, keep her emotion controls and all that stuff, being a Hulk. But as bullhead she is, you know what I'm saying, and arrogant, you know, she thinks she got it all, you know, because she's a woman, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, not just but yeah, there's the wokeness right there. So, you know, but I mean, but at the end of the day, like I said, I mean, I did have a good time. You know, it was good, but you know, fast paced. You know, so it wasn't really too bad.
Paced, yeah.
And then when it got to the end, you know, when she went back to her attorney life and everything, after she got done doing her little fourth wall breaking, I guess she was going to stand up and, you know,
give like her closing statement.
Yeah, give her a closing statement and everything. Out of nowhere, boom, Titania just busts through the wall and everything. Here she comes, trying to, like, you know, spoil the surprise and everything, and trying to destroy stuff. And then, you know, one of she goes, well, you got her name. I mean, because Jennifer Walters.
Oh, okay. I was like,
yeah, one of Jennifer Walters' friends, you know, trying to tell her to Hulk out and everything, and she didn't want to Hulk out, but you know, she had to, yeah, she had no choice.
But really, she didn't even do nothing. I was super disappointed in that last scene right before it ended. Like the villain lady, like, throws a desk at her, and then she like blocks the desk, and all she does is punch her like one time, and then the cops come and arrest the villain. Like, it was just so lame. Like, she could have done so much more, and she just didn't. So I didn't like that. I was super disappointed in that part.
Man, you and me both.
I was like, why did they even do that? They should have just arrested her. Like, her punch didn't even do anything. So
that was just a waste, man. But hey, I'm ready for the next episode. I mean, like I said, I'm gonna keep on watching. The reason why I'm watching it, because I want to see my boy Daredevil come through. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna see how they're gonna try to handle him. You know, whatever episode that's gonna show him. So
yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna hang on to it. As much as I can.
And at the end of this, they did play a Eve song. Who's that girl?
Yeah.
So I got super excited because I love Eve. So. But okay, let's talk about what we rate this first episode as.
I'm gonna give this a 6.5 out of 10.
Okay.
What about you?
I'm doing a 6 out of 10.
6 out of 10?
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought you said you enjoyed it before.
I know I did enjoy it, but it's different than if we watch like a full movie, because maybe at the end the rating will go up. Yeah. But I have to get the full story. But there was a lot about it that could have been better, but it was still good. Yeah. So yeah, 6 out of 10 for me. But it may go up as if the episodes improve. So we'll see.
Yeah, and the post-credit scene, you know what I'm saying, Jennifer Walters, she was always curious about, you know, old boy Steve Rogers, you know what.
Virginity, right?
Yeah, virginity and all that stuff. You know, I guess she was really thirsty for the Americas, well, you know what.
I was like kind of confused about that last scene, but
yeah. All right, y'all. But yeah, post your comments down below. I really want to know what you guys think, man. Did you enjoy the first episode, or are you gonna keep on watching it, or you're not gonna keep on watching it? I mean, are you just getting tired of all the wokeness and everything that goes on this damn show? Cause I mean, I'm hanging on to it, but you know, I mean, hey, I don't want to just, you know,
give up altogether.
I mean, but we'll see how it goes. All right, catch you guys later. No, yeah, always subscribe and share it. Then I'm going to catch you guys later. All right.
Bye.
Deuces.
Oh, I was gonna stop it. I'm like, I can't do that.